Hello. We were singing. We were singing back
We're
here.
singing Hakuna Matata.
We're singing Hakuna Matata because, as you all know, wow, this is not a great start, is it?
It's a great start. I
As
love
you
it.
all know, it means no worries, and we're hoping, we're channeling
So
our
James,
energy because we're all into mysticism now. I've left that logical, rational, scientific side of myself behind for this match alone because I think Rogue need it. They need something that the rationale, the science, they can't give them.
Yeah, they need magic.
They can't be saved by science.
They need something different from what happened last map. Get this scrap defaults. Do 4-1s, do 5-0s. I don't care. Stop MIBR. You know, they're going to be pushing over, punch in the face, do whatever. Not in real life. I mean, in the game, speaking, and just make them scared to peek.
It's going to be really fun. Yeah, because I mean, Rogue might get wrecked or Rogue will fight back. The thing is that MIBR are just a fun team to watch because, as you say, they take the initiative. I mean, in fact, it was Fallen is the man that really created modern Overpass as it is today with the aggressive CT sides. He created that with SK originally. Other teams got very good at it quite quickly, but he's also the person that, you know, with the Games Academy days, he was releasing theory lessons which were super accurate insofar as to how the theory, you know, works on Overpass as to why you play aggressively and how those dynamics work on the CT side and T side. So MIBR, they're going to be aggressive. We know that they understand how to play it. They have a great double AWP setup if they want it. They just have every tool at their disposal.
They do. And so you have to respect that. They're still one of the top teams in the world. I'd say top 10 for sure. You know, they have mixed results, but still, regardless, that's still pretty good to be top 10 in anything in the world. And so you got to respect that. You got to adjust your game a little bit, not too much. You don't want to completely abandon your whole identity, but you gotta make some adjustments here.
Rogue. I think MIBR is just one of those teams where you do need to study them a bit because you have to figure out the flow of how they like to aggress on the map because they're not always going to play aggressively. That's another thing dynamic about CT side Overpass is that you can very safely as a CTs threaten a lot of like a very forward aggression, you know, with those fountain pushes and so on, and then you can just instead of committing further forward for the frags, you can just fall all the way back if you want, or just hold one guy in connect, or you know, whatever you might want to do. But then the Ts have to spend a long time clearing the map. They have to spend a long time throwing utility, and then eventually they have 30 seconds left of which to actually push a bomb site. And that's kind of playing aggressive to play defensive and without risk is kind of the philosophy. So it's a really technical map. So we're going to be jumping into it right now. And MIBR starting off on CT side, and I think this is really bad for Rogue that they're starting CT side.
And guess what? You lost 16-2. You're going to get pushed on. There's no reason for MIBR not to play scared. They are on cloud 9.
It's really weird you say they're on cloud 9 because I look at Stewie and Tarek and I'm thinking, what is...
Does it all tie together? Is it a coincidence? You'll never know.
Probably not. MSL will join the ranks. Join his troops. They'll be pushing forwards. And it's going to be the A-bomb site. I wonder when Fallen will check that. He's just got this set up. He needs to bait for Tarek first. That's really the idea here. But it's just Ricket. And here they go into the A-bomb site. Rotation starts to come in. Fallen's baited now. Tarek can do the rest. Or maybe not. Fallen actually wants to push to there so he's safer. Doesn't want to get backstabbed. Stewie pushing forwards by the truck. The bomb is down on the ground. These T's are falling all over the place now as Hiko charges forwards, trying to find the players on long, but can't find exactly what he wants. They have to think about the bomb. It's getting really dodgy. Look at how MIBR are playing this. They're just sitting down. They know that they don't have to push aggressively. They can hold these positions. Bomb is not going to go down, and eventually the T's will undo themselves.
MIBR are so good at holding the angles to where they are playing spots where you have to look left and right. All right, you look right, you're dead. If you look left, you still have to outshoot them. But the chances is just so stressful that they're not giving you easy kills ever. Well, not ever, but it's been, you know, when MIBR is really good on fire, they are so hard to kill.
Yeah, it's very true.
Look at here, Rogue going to change the pace up. They're going fast. They say screw with the defaults. We're rushing B. They get a kill on Stu. Fawns here. What happened with this USB? Oh. And a little scrappy, but it's paying off a little bit. They get the bomb down. 3-on-2. They have a chance, man.
Yeah, they do. And that's a great fragment vice. MSL emerging with that CZ. Maybe he would have wanted to be a little bit closer, but that's still going to do enough to force them down into the water. Vice takes a forward position here. The headshot comes in, I think, with that UMP. Doing the damage. The UMP is doing so much damage. Vice is hot. How is he alive still? Eventually he finished off, and MSL with that CZ can just pepper them, and they will go down very quickly indeed. There it is. Finishing it with the 2K. The bomb will explode as well, maybe? No, survives. What a round. That B-take.
Impressive round, and Rogue just pretty much grouping up and overwhelming MIBR. Yeah, these are some of the best aimers in the world, but I mean, you can't shoot at 2 different directions at once. It's not possible in this game. So if you're able to spread out their aim and make it very difficult then for transferring or spraying, you have a lot better chance of winning the round. Look again, another kind of a fast play, but more towards taking water and monster.
Ooh, hello. Didn't expect them to get so much mileage out of that push, but they did. But maybe the CSS will turn things on its head here. The lineup, nice sandwich effect there from MSL and Vice. Brazilians are the meats.
What kind of condiment do you like? Are you a mayonnaise guy? I hate
HP sauce.
HP. What's HP sauce?
Exactly.
Is that an English thing?
Yes, exactly. It is actually, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty big in some places in Europe.
Is it ketchup and Thousand Island dressing? Is that what it is?
It's use it with meat really.
It's what?
Use it with meat really. I guess
What's
it's
meat
like
ready?
close meat. I guess it's close to like it's not really a barbecue sauce, but I guess that'd be the closest thing.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know what.
I'm looking at the other
is.
Brits there in the production gallery.
I'm American English.
They're just all this look very
I have
confused.
no idea what you're talking about. But you know what? I'll take your word for it.
HP sauce.
I want to learn another culture.
If anyone knows about HP sauce, please tweet the Bez all you know about HP sauce, so you can discover the wonders.
If there's mayonnaise in it, I don't want it.
It's not mayonnaise. I don't like mayonnaise actually.
Good. I don't like it either. I mean, I know it's not good, but I don't like it either.
I'm kind of glad I'm not a big fan of it because it is just massively, just very calorific, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gratuitous.
Egg whites, and I love eggs. I love melt, but I don't know. It just doesn't work for me when they combine into mayo.
I will make my own hot sauce. DDK hot sauce is coming.
Really?
In a month or two when I moved in.
Oh well, I'm gonna have it. I want a little taste of that.
Yeah, man. DDK hot sauce.
It's spicy. Do you like spicy?
I get James to do an advertisement for it.
Yeah. He has the voice to do it.
He's just like
spicy.
I'm sure he can find like a cheesy Counter-Strike themed advert for it. Sick though with the double. Nice stuff from him. And he will control things. It was looking a bit sketchy for a moment in the 4v4. 5v4 even. Bomb will make its way around to safety here. They don't actually have the bomb site just yet, so there's still danger around every corner. And here is one of those dangerous corners. MSL with the superior angle though will take down coldzera, and that will make things a little bit easier. Although, can he get a double here? That would be amazing. One. Well, not the time to get the second. Quick trade from Hiko. Responsible stuff from Hiko.
Good timing. You know,
One
fundamentals.
One more kill. Here it is. Hello, hello. Oh
No.
my god, his crosshair locking onto the head there.
Vice, where's the bomb cover, Vice? You got one guy planning, you got one guy clearing water pit without, I guess, covering the bomb push. I mean, it's a nice play by Stu. I can't take too much.
Yeah, that's a lot of value there.
But you should still check that. I mean, that's a pretty common spot. Then again, hindsight's 20/20. I can see everybody.
Everyone's a general after the war.
I'm sitting in a lounge chair
with your 60-inch television. Eye in the sky.
Judging people as they play.
The best observer in the business. Full information.
You know what? I haven't said this, but the observer's been doing really good. Sliggy's a very good observer, so I give you props.
Yeah, man. You can buy them if you want. Pretty expensive though.
They're all expensive these days.
Right.
Do it myself.
2 versus 4, and here comes the retake from MIBR. The smokes are still down, so it makes things pretty difficult. Might be a if you want to go for it, you perhaps should just jump into the smoke when the smokes are still up. Jump into the water while the smokes are still up, but it's too late for that. I mean, you could buy his services, not him as, you know, we don't own him as a human being, but...
What kind of services?
observing
There you go.
services. In-game director. That's the official title that he prefers.
Yeah. Titles are so
How
great.
how dare you laugh?
Just,
Give him some respect.
I just laugh because people are all about the titles.
Yeah.
I'm assistant vice president of marketing, COO.
I do agree with it though, because it is actually because he sets up all his own cameras, and so he is narrating the action through the camera work. See, look, there's a camera. There's another one. And another one.
Wait a minute, where did that come from?
See, it's a very depressing game. He's got the comic relief. He's got the little fuzzy pink elephants.
Everything. He's got everything.
It's like, oh, you feeling favorite team's getting wrecked? There you go, have a little elephant.
But look at this, a different rogue showed up on Overpass, and again, they've kind of changed it up to where the strats are a little slower, but they're not as spread out as we saw in. Oh, come on, there you go. They're not as spread out as they are on Inferno, so they're not getting those early picks. The MIBR was just destroying them every single round, so it's still 5-on-5. They execute in the bomb site, 5-on-5, and then the kills start happening. It gives Rogue a chance to win the rounds. They're handing themselves a chance, so I'm glad that they were able to adjust a little bit. And now they're up 4-1. Now you can do a default, you know? You got a little bit of the confidence in you. You don't have to do something crazy.
Pretty fast up long, actually. I like that.
It's nice.
And this is very much not a default. This is classic anti-eco play. It's one of the best options. Just backs against the wall on long. You can't really get surprised. You don't need that many that much utility to get across. Big long channels, big open spaces, easy to trade for your teammates. Long ranges where the pistols are not as good. You get to this point and things get a bit more tricky, but you still have those nades to do the damage, and there it is. Ricky with the good defense against that corner. So there you go. Just forced to push now, and oh, that's nice by Tarek. Can he get any more with that? The default Deagle skin, one of the best default skins for sure in the game. There he is. I wouldn't know. I'm using the R8 now. I'll switch to the R8s.
You're a believer. You've been converted. You want that hand cannon. Chest shot, 70 damage. Anywhere on the map. Let's go.
Is that like what it does to chest? 70?
Yeah, it's for like 70, 80 chest.
My god.
Yeah, it's pretty beefy. Maximum armor pen.
I recall when it was first introduced.
Every single person, every single scrim was using it over any other gun. It was actually
There's an orb. It was like an orb.
It was pretty stupid.
And a pistol orb.
Valve trolled us with that.
They actually fixed the other pistols as well. They actually balanced the other pistols perfectly, as though they knew exactly what to do to them all along. They fixed every other pistol, but just made that one really ridiculous. Then like, oh, sorry guys, you hit the R8, let's reverse everything. And it's a nice push there from Stewie. He's got the backup from Tarek. Good B defense. MIBR absolutely ready for this. Rogue was setting it up for a while and just pulled the trigger on it, and it looks like it's a dud this time around. MIBR struggling to pick up rounds here against Rogue's T side, having a really good one. After the that surprise second round victory off of the B push, Rogue have found quite some success here, so they're really putting up a good show. 5 rounds on the board straight away. This is a perfect opportunity. Reset MIBR straight away. Get rid of that AWP. Get rid of their ability to be aggressive on the map. But here it comes. Speaking of aggression, Stewie's in, Stewie's out. Fallen's there to help. He's got support from Fur, up by Party as well. Oh my god. Just holding that nade.
Wait.
The crystal ball.
I thought Stu left. How come he went back in?
He did go back and then went back in.
Why?
I don't know, he's Stewie.
I mean, his teammate didn't go back. Like, you see both teammates run out, and then Stewie's like,
I think,
you know, I'm going to go back in.
I think maybe they felt like at that point they'd seen nothing towards A, so they actually wanted to go back and hold for a contain.
Okay, well, that makes sense a little bit.
But I think maybe there was a communication issue. Oh,
you got
so blind.
Forward
smoke.
He stopped in the bomb anyways. Scared him.
3-3 with the smokes down. The bomb will be planted now in one of the smokes. But it's not going to look right behind him. Alright, he knows there's another smoke there, but now he's alone. MIBR, the reset, the big old reset's coming in, and you know, credit to Rogue, you know, hitting that mental reset, going into map 2, doing their thing on the T side. This is where MIBR can do the damage, is that CT side. So the fact that they've just stripped them of money is amazing.
Very indeed.
And this round, Rogue didn't do anything complicated. They just decided we're going to go B. They went into connector. Stewie got a kill. They kept pushing connector. Got a kill into Stewie, and then just executed onto the B side. Win the round.
Yeah, I mean, you can keep it simple against high-level play as long as you do the fundamentals right. You know, you get the kills. You're not giving away free kills. And it shows that Rogue can hang. They can show a little adversity. Molotov off the connector. Hiko spamming, making noise. And it's going to be a nade right on them. Let's go.
So that's a good one.
He hit Tarek in the face. Fur. Not taking much damage. Methodical Rogue play. Pop flashing. Clearing fountain. Clearing party. Fur, though. He has a timing here. He can catch a flank here. No one's watching the flank. Oh, this is going to be huge for Fur.
You know he loves it. He loves this for days.
He's a flanker.
So what he does. Now, how does he deal with this? You don't want to kill the first player. Oh, he has to now. He turns around.
But damage is done. Damage is done. He did his job.
They shut it down. Big moment for MIBR. This is where they could turn things around for this first half. Can they shut down Rogue? Pick up the next 8 rounds in a row. Big kill from Vice. Catches a rotation, but the bomb is still with the MIBR.
Yeah, this looks pretty grim for Rogue. You're in a 2-on-4 situation. Bomb is down on the other side of the map. 28 seconds. I think at this point you just try to save as many guns as you can. You will be able to afford next round regardless. So just kind of save your losses.
Back to T-spawn. Maybe they can drive that, get in that van, drive it away.
See you guys. Have fun. We don't want to play MIBR anymore. Adios.
I would like to see more sort of character to the maps in a way. I don't know.
What character?
Yeah, just I'm not sure exactly how it would manifest, but
Well, you've seen the same 8 maps for 10 years.
Yep.
You're tired. You want something new. You want a hot fling. Where's these old maps? You're tired. You're just done.
the hot fling is like CS Assault. That's the hot fling. It's like,
You're tired of this damn casserole every day. You want something new. You want a steak dinner. You want protein. You want those baby carrots and Brussels sprouts.
baby carrots. Here it is, the run up long. Again, this is so, I love this. You can just throw this in every so often and you can get lucky. And you can just do this on the A site, you get a 3v1 and or a 3v0 in some cases, and that's it.
They play 0A?
No, they are actually playing 0 people. It's not even anyone in connector. Well, there is someone in connector, that's it. That's really strange. MIBR taking a massive gamble, Rogue going for the same. They've outplayed MIBR on this occasion.
Right, great guess.
Insta-save.
Great guess. Good calling on Rogue. I mean, it's literally the perfect strat against what MIBR is doing. I mean, you do see this from time to time. Like, a lot of top teams will throw in a random stack, even on a gun round, you know? Because it's so detrimental to the other team. Like, if you execute a bomb site and there's like 4 or 5 people there, you kind of throw your hands up like, what gave it away? So you start overanalyzing, overthinking, and it's just, maybe they just called a random stack. You never know.
The good thing as well is that there are certain rounds where you, as a T side, you can pretty accurately guess that the other team will not have money for an AWP yet, and they won't be playing an AWP.
Yeah.
So, and if that's the case, that changes how you take a lot of positions and control around the map. And long it becomes, you know, you can run up long suddenly.
You can just wide swing.
Because if a rifler tries to take you down from like a long range position, well, you can easily trade him. But if it's an AWP, you can't. So
yeah. AKs also has advantage. You know, headshot, 1 kill, stuff like that.
So if that was the thinking, that was a great call.
And, you know, another plus stacking site. If they go to the other site, you can just save for the next round. Yeah, you lose a round, but you have all your guns or most of your guns, and you know, kind of makes the other team think a little bit that, you know, it's not just an automatic save by, save by, save by.
Suez is taken over here by the MIBR side, waiting for Rogue to arrive. Rogue very passive here. Very, very passive. Bomb sitting in the playground at the moment. Chilling out. Flash over the top there for the connector players, perhaps. And they'll go back towards B. So you can see that MIBR were worried about B in the previous round, stacking towards it early, expecting a fast B timing. Now we're going to get a slow B timing. MIBR playing so passive, they got no info here. So much down to how much Cold can do. Stewie gets the first kill, traded out, but Cold again, he's unleashed. Emerges from his hidey hole, and now the bomb site will be under a siege. Attack with the Deagle here. How much can he get from this? Nothing. Bursting from Fallen. Oh, he's got the, oh, that's a bomb actually. 2v3. MIBR actually in advantage. Not for long though. Vice taking down Fallen changes the game. Bomb is in a horrible spot. He's wants to try to get towards that A bomb site, but at this point it's not going to work out. Vice has to take the fights, but Cold Zero cannot be denied. A 3K for him.
Great move by Vice to push up, take out Fallen, but MIBR holding down the site. Very unfortunate for Rogue to lose the bomb in that fashion. They couldn't get the bomb down. They had to move from their post-plant spots to get the bomb. It's a lot of unfortunate events you have to recover from. And look at this Rogue. Stick 5 people together. They're not doing a default, everybody. Let's go.
Cold Zero with the spray though. He hears it. He knows what's going on. No bullets connect, but they take very defensive positions. And it's a really good couple of positions to take because they're all coming from short. The engagement, so it's just so easy for the CTs. Cole and Stewie easily nailing this one. Finally, a trade comes out, but maybe it's too little too late because Cold is just still having so much fun here. Eventually goes down, but it's Vice against 3. And Orps is in the hands of Fallen now. That's not a good sign for Vice. Just trying to tap away, and there he goes. It's a 5th round claim by MIBR, and they no longer appear to be suffocating against Rogue's T side. You can see that they are just tightening up a lot. MIBR not being very aggressive. We've not really seen them get into that flow so far. Maybe this round will be it. Fallen has a great spawn. Gonna toss the smoke above the bin. He's going to try to get the AWP peak. But it's going to be a fast round to beat. This is perfect. Oh, Tarek though, he's got the spray, or has he? Just 1 kill. Now a couple more. Cold Zero looking to hold it down. Stewie out of the picture as well, and they've done it. Eric, it's just it's the perfect round to just go fast. As soon as MIBR think they can be aggressive towards A, fast B play.
Very good change up. You know, sometimes you hit a bomb site, you get completely stuffed. All right, you get destroyed. So the opposite team might. Okay, well, hold up. Let's just hold that thought for a second, because all of a sudden now it's a 1-on-2 situation, and Hiko has to defend the bomb here. Ooh, Fong taken out by Hiko. It looks like it's going to have to be a save. I don't think there's a way that Fur can win. He's going to try to ninja defuse. Does not pay off. All right, so yeah. So you hit a bomb site, you get completely destroyed. You know, at high level, if you're a IGL, you're probably thinking, okay, they just lost really bad in B. They might take their chances at A. Let's just send 1 extra person towards A. So if you run the same strat twice in a row, maybe even 3 times in a row, it might catch off the other team thinking you're going to hit the other side. You got pooped on over here. You're not coming here again. But if you do, it can catch people off guard sometimes, and they caught off MIBR that round.
I wonder if they're trying to stack or something, or what's going on there. Everyone just jump peeking at the same time. This is great from Rogue. And I think MIBR's record is so good they're not really in much danger, but seeding is always important.
Yeah, and they've had a lot of losses lately. I don't, you know, this team takes losses very hard. They're very vocal on it on social media. At least Stewie is. Hard sometimes can be.
Yanko and Lapis.
Yanko and Lapis.
Mostly Lapis.
But yeah, so you know, you still want to win as much as possible.
Sick knows there's an AWP there. Can he get any more information? Very nice, but not nice enough. MIBR pulling out a respectable amount of rounds, but speaking of which, you know, Rogue, you know, earning a lot of respect here after the fashion in which they were crushed in the first map. It's so good to see that they are just able to play their game here on the T side, and this is generally a CT map. So
yeah, it's good to see some fight in them because it just sucks to get destroyed 16-2. It's not fun.
One of the sorry, go ahead.
Not say you start questioning your life. What am I doing?
Well, it's a really fast play again into the B bomb site. It has worked time and again for Rogue. This time, maybe not though. So much damage initially. The MP9 roaming from Tarek. He gets another trade out of it, and bomb goes down on the ground again. MSL stuck on a CZ, no health. Vice on a UMP, doesn't have good positioning. Gets taken out, and there it is. Same treatment for MSL. And that'll be a nice recovery. You can see the domination at the beginning for Rogue, and then slowly but surely MIBR find their feet, but they never really were able to play their game, MIBR. They never were really able to get aggressive.
Yeah, Rogue did a pretty good job of putting a lot of pressure towards that B with mixing in the A take here and there. So when MIBR tried to find information, let's say A push, they're already in, Rogue's already in B, engaging, planning, not giving MIBR a chance to flank. The rounds that MIBR did win, they were pretty much flanking Rogue. Ragu. It's the double barrel stack.
And it's the B bomb site.
We see Big does this a lot, right? We have that that Tizian shot.
Yeah. But I want to see someone throwing those barrels, Donkey Kong style. Throw those barrels.
Just kick him over. Should be able to move. Just kidding. It's not Source.
We've been there in Source. It ruins everyone's CPU. Too much.
Oh, they're not falling for that one.
Yeah, that's not worked out, has it?
Stewie checks his angles.
Okay, not a good start for Rogue. But one thing, as I was saying, to start liven things up, that I would like to see is more maybe thematic. Like, let's say, you know, you have like, you know, a Halloween or a Christmas or something like that. Because we do see the same maps over and over again. Usually at Christmas time, they have like the most pitiful like couple like you know, Christmassy LEDs that you can barely see around the map. It's just like they're not even trying. How about, you know, just get a snowman in there somewhere that's, you know, not relevant, or
30-minute update. Why not?
Because obviously you don't want to mess up people's lineups. You don't want to mess up, you know, anything that will, you know, damage the integrity of the competitive game. But at the same time, there is stuff that you can do.
Listen, I think
different skyboxes.
I think if in holidays and stuff, go crazy, go overboard, go over the top, but have a competitive button or command that turns it all off. That's all you got to do. Go crazy. I want lights. I want Christmas trees in the middle of water. I don't care. Change it up in the pubs. Be crazy. Have some fun, but have a command to take it away. And then everyone's happy. Everybody.
Yeah, there might be some varying solutions for that, which should be interesting. But there's this 3v3 here with the CZs. Rogue holding onto the A bomb site here. Sick. They know that he's there. They are looking to find a safe way to push him. Eco will join Sick as well. Sick looking for a moment to go. Eco, flick comes in, it's good. The bomb is down on the ground as Sick now can cover that. All that smoke. Maybe he wanted to actually put that smoke a bit deeper so Sick could actually cover him. We'll have to see how that plays off. Because now Hiko's sort of put himself out of the action. He can't really crossfire with Sick. Sick's alone. I say that though, but Hiko... Oh, wow, my goodness. Hiko, he read that perfectly. I should shut up. Just shoot through smoke. Just kill him like that. 9 to 8.
Scores nice.
And they have done quite a lot of damage here.
Oh, that kill.
So nice by Hiko. The game sense. And look at that. The reset. Instant reset. Now MIBR forced to go for a massive play into the B-bomb site. They're just going to run in. You can see the counter utility coming in, slowing them down, which gives... That buys Rogue time to figure out what's going on and buys them time to get closer to connector if they want, to try to flank this into sewers. They're playing water and jungle, so they're not going to get wrecked in the close range. Rogue have good setups here. Nice, will pick up the first kill, Sick to follow. There's again, like, the setup is really good.
Peekaboo. Oh, they got the bomb down. Probably doesn't mean much. They're probably gonna. Oh, wait, they fought a lot. So that's actually pretty big. Getting the bomb down.
And the thing is that like winning the first round and then losing immediately afterwards, you don't get that $1,900 bonus. It's like you normally would.
It's gone.
So it's like the $1,400 reset, and you get the $800 on top of that. That's nice, I guess, but still, so rough. A rough one. That's a rough one.
Very rough. And MIBR still, even with the new money change, they still force buy almost every single second round. But you know what? It kind of works for them because they have a lot of second round strats. Like they have specific setups, specific routes that you're supposed to take, utility. So if you're pretty coordinated, I'll support the second round buy. But I would like to see them not do it every single time. But you know what? That's their style. Who am I to say? There we go. The 10 tap.
So what about just putting, like, see the trees on the right there? What about just putting Christmas trees there?
Yeah, put
some buildings in the background. It's not part of the map.
Or have it part of the map, but have a command to take it away. Okay.
Love these commands.
It's probably so simple. Well, it's probably not simple. I don't code, so it's probably like pretty difficult. But it's better to do it and hear thousands of people just tweet at you, "What are you doing? Why are you so stupid? Blah 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 blah." Ooh. Stewie takes the lead in the race.
You've taken the lead.
Here
he goes. With that AK, he's in very fast because of those double run boosts.
Oh, he got the kill.
What was that? What did he even shoot at?
He blindly shot in heaven and got a headshot and Vice was salty.
Pretty outrageous. Sick though, looking to try to control the traffic. But he is no traffic controller. It's going to be a bomb plant here as soon as they pick up the bomb. There we go. Polzero's got it. Smoking off short. So, Rogue.
Oh, he got 2 smokes. Cheater.
Rogue's just waiting for the bomb to go down. Cold has it. There's no rush here to plant it. No rush at all. Is that third smoke?
Is that the third smoke?
That's third smoke. All those
what a
smokes
cheater.
on the
How
ground,
do you
man.
have so many smokes?
Nice. Oh, MSL finds one. And that's going to be tough now for Fallen. 1 versus 2 if they push at the right timings. It's going to be pretty strong. There's a nice flash. In from high. Fallen spotted. Can he make it work? No. MSL with a deagle headshot. Very fast to that one. Good shot from MSL. And that'll be the 4th round in the row for Rogue. They are looking now. This puts them in a really strong position. If they're able to use their superior economy now to play aggressively, let's say, because I doubt MIBR are going to rush. I don't think that... Nice.
Okay, we're going to see the kill. Oh, right before blind. I thought he got his blind. It's still a really sick shot. Still a pretty sick shot. Just the one, you know.
So good. But yeah, so... Okay, so MIBR will have the 4 by the next round. So it's... The next round is where I want to see Rogue push Fountain. That would be really cool to see.
Oh, look at this. MSL being risky by himself. AW, do not give MIBR AWP. You're all alone, my friend.
Oh, no, no. Please, no. Please, no. Oh, he saved. Ricky, save him. Ricky!
Oh, he gave him the...
Oh, Ricky was blinded. Do you see that? This is what happens. I could see you just cringing into the future. You know, that's the way you lose this round.
Just push up with AWP by yourself. We saw this on Dust 2 with MSL.
Maybe they
It was an eco round for the other team. He was CT. He pushed Xbox by himself, nobody with him. And he lost the op, and I think they end up losing the round because of it. And it looks like it's the same thing. How can you repeat the same mistakes?
Maybe they thought it would be a 4-buy this round.
That's respectable. But still, no one's around him. They got Ricky by Connector. How is he supposed to help him?
Yeah, if they think it's a 4-buy, I think it's much more forgivable. But it's definitely definitely doesn't look good. And the thing is that if it's fallen in that spot, he can error correct because he's just going to hit the shot. MSL got a leg, I think.
Well, here's the difference between Fallen and what MSL does. If Fallen takes a shot, miss or hit, he falls back. His teammates tossing flashes behind him so they can't run him down.
Yeah.
In that situation, you saw MSL take the shot, and I think a flash came from Ricky. I don't know, but they got blinded and they both got ran over by pistols. So there's a big difference between MIBR, how they do it, and what Rogue just did right there. So you got to have that kind of that fallback, safe plan. Take a shot, fall back. That's what's so strong about it. Get some kills, you fall back.
It's also quite difficult sometimes to see that, you know, the player making those plays is not Ricky, because I feel like, you know, Ricky is so good at those aggressive maneuvers with an AWP. Obviously, you know, he can be the second AWPer, but still.
Yeah.
So teammate throwing the smoke there. Missile going for it again.
With double scope is so dangerous. Got a single scope then.
Okay, he's got Ricky here just for support, just playing anti-flash. This is an aggressive setup, it's what you want to see. Connector taken by the T's, working their way up. Vice with a very good angle. Very good angle, but looking for the one. Ricky. Standing in the flames. And gets traded out. And they are fighting to the death here. Now MSL is somewhat committed to get a kill in this area. Gonna fall back though. I think he had some space to work with, but he will choose the more defensive play, which is fine.
Very tough angle that he's at.
Lots of time here for MIBR as they move forwards. Flash bang sent forwards. MSL is in a very tense position. You really want to connect this first shot. MIBR have to go soon. Smoke's in now. And it's going to be a fake. They don't have any presence towards B. There could be someone in sewers for all they know. This is very risky from MIBR, but they are deciding to take the risk, and it's going to pay off because no one was in sewers. Now Sick hears everything. This is very dodgy though. Oh, that's the bomb! Oh no, the bomb's alone, and he can buy so much time. Swaps out for the AK. Got to be careful not to be exposed there. Jumping through the tunnel, and it's one by one. They go into the AK of Sick. Oh dear, that's a shame.
Yeah, that kind of sucks for MIBR, but great play by Sick.
Yeah.
That's one of the risks of setting 2 cat, 1 monster, because if a person's going to play B, like if they're by themselves, what are the spots that you think most common? Heaven, maybe pit or graffiti, and then monster. There's like 3 spots that you really got to look for, and so the 6-blade monster, like one of the common spots. So unfortunate for MIBR. Kind of puts them in a weird spot. They have Sick and lit up.
They're double AWPing on the T side, which is really interesting.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wow.
Yeah, obviously both Fallen and Cold.
It had it.
And Tarek and Stewie. Stewie's AWP is just really fun to watch.
Yeah.
He's so aggressive, so fast. But that's a good start. MSL, oh, what?
Where did he come from? Where did Bird come from?
The hell just happened? That's what MSL was thinking.
I'd be like, are we playing FPL? What's going on?
That's a really, really important push there from Fer. They needed that. Stewie takes down Ricky as well. It's falling apart here. The bomb will move towards the A site, and Rogue have an opportunity to stack somewhere. This round is, you really want to stack a site at this point, potentially, because okay, well maybe it changes with Sick getting that kill, because there is no bomb site control here from MIBR. Sick has been proving reliable on that B site, and there's only 3 players now. They'll move into the A site, MIBR. They've got 30 seconds to plant. Eco and Vice. Can they do this? Good off angle from Eco. The drive-by from Stewie, successful. Can't get the second though. The bomb needs to go down very shortly as Vice tries to hold on, but he can't. Sick in the 1 versus 2. If only Vice could have gotten 1 kill before being traded, making it easier for Sick. But he's in that 1 versus 2. The trades scenarios, the baiting is real as he looks to go for the push, and there it is, the Fer monster with the AWP will eat him. 10 to 13. MIBR pick up another one, and it's all because of Fer with that push to A.
I could tell how surprised he looked, and just the way he turned around. What the? That's pretty funny. But they're gonna drop off the Fallen. Fallen not having one of his greatest games. Rogue really taking it to him. Oh, ooh. Oh my goodness, Cold Zero taking a lot of fire damage, bringing him to 22 HP. He's lurking for the rest of the round. MIBR, they're going to take it really slow. Rogue doing a good job of holding. Oh, sick. It's a very good spot. I call that the Bhagwan Rajneesh spot.
The what?
The Bhagwan Rajneesh.
That's a long name for a spot, mate.
You ever seen the Netflix documentary Wild Wild West? I
No.
think it's called. Wait, or it's the one where the Indian guru moved to America?
That's very elaborate. The best, I've got to say. And in the meantime, Rogue are going to defend Connector valiantly. Great round from MSL with the AWP. One of the best rounds I've seen out of him so far with this AWP. Turn back around and will be taken down by the Lone Tariq. Lone Tariq. He's Molotoved away from the bomb, smokes it, pushes forwards. AWP in hand for the clutch. Make this one work. I don't have to peek him. Oh my god, the timing. The timing. That's the only word coming out of his mouth right now is timing. Because that is just classic Counter-Strike things right there. Because that peek as well, you don't even really... I mean, as you say, you often do want to be the peeker and not the one that's getting peeked.
Yeah.
But
Good round.
14 to 10.
Wild Wild Country. That's the documentary. So we want to know? Bhagwan Rajneesh. That's the spot, baby.
But it's so elaborate. It's just such a hard one to say as
and
well.
You're never gonna
forget
what spot that is now.
No one's gonna be able to say it.
You can say Bhagwan.
Okay, well, the lineup. Rogue looking to move flawlessly, easily, I should say, onto the match point. Not flawlessly, because they're going to lose for AK, taking some damage. Taking overpass from MIBR, that would be pretty awesome for Rogue.
Indeed. Brings a little confidence in their game plan. Like, you get a map up MIBR, that's no joke. It's not easy. Makes you feel good inside. Even if you don't make playoffs, you still feel good.
Yeah.
Until you think about it a day later, then
yeah.
Until
Rogue,
then.
it's, we picked up MIBR a lot, and this, we were so justified to do so. But here's Rogue earning a lot of respect, and they are a really good team.
It's great. They completely changed it up on the T side. A lot of fast pace, random, let's hit B like 3 times in a row kind of style, which I'm sure MIBR got caught off guard a lot by that.
Yeah, they did. MIBR couldn't play aggressively, which if that's the result of your T side, you've done what you need to do.
Yeah.
You want to keep them passive and reactive.
And that is not a buy you want on the last round. Game point for Rogue, 15 to 10. MIBR just have pistols. They have a couple utility, but they just got pistols.
They're like MSL, you just stay on the site, mate. Just stay on the site.
You don't have to push. Let Rick A be your bodyguard.
Learn the lesson from last time. Ooh, first shot whiffed.
Getting stuck.
Oh dear, this is looking dangerous now. Vice is in there though. He should be able to help out with the rifle, but he gets encircled by Stewie. MSL, he's gonna get charged down. This is looking very scary. They're gonna pick up guns. The bomb is being dropped. The pre-fire coming in from Sick, it was good, but now down to Hiko for the clutch. These players are low. They're weak. They're half health and less. As Hiko looks for the push, but the AWP is gonna be on the angle. There's nothing you can do. Fallen takes him down, and again, this is a couple crucial shots missed there by MSL as he is the first one to make contact.
Yeah, missing some off. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm missing some off shots, and then Ricky was in a really odd spot. He wasn't even. He like peeked wide.
Yeah.
From outside the truck area and got caught out really tough. If he just sat back, maybe covered MSL a little bit, or even Vice in that matter, could have been a way different round.
Yeah, crossfiring with Vice. Yeah. Oh, the 5-man peak on Mountain. Love this one. They're actually going to get a lot of kills here. Fallen's really weak. If there's a gun for Vice, which there isn't, maybe he would have had a chance here. Fallen will actually peek out. You can still get a kill into Fallen. If he had any other gun here, just like a Deagle or something. Not a bad result though. And 15 or 12 to 15, 3 away for tying up for overtime. But here comes the big buy from Rogue. They just need one. Can they close this? Would be a fantastic victory for them.
Very big indeed. There we go. One off on Fallen, 4 AKs. Plenty of utility to work with. Rogue, very little utility, but they do have an off with 4 rifles. Hard. taking control of water, does not take much damage from the Molotov or nade. Let's give them a MIBR, bit of control. This monster push. This is what MIBR was doing to Rogue in the previous map, and now a little taste of their own medicine.
Little taste. Just a small but fatal taste.
Yeah, I love run boosting. I call it knife rounds. I want to run boost every single round. Just looks so cool.
It is awesome. I used to get it on cash consistently on the A site. It's happening all the time. Not these days though.
Oh no.
Flank is spotted.
It's bruised.
He's gotta be careful here. Fallen. Oh dear. Fallen was so exposed there. Stewie was out of position perhaps to cover him, and now it's a big advantage for Rogue. 4 versus 3. There's 40 seconds to go. Time is a pressure now for looking to push this smoke. He's absolutely going to do it, and he's of course finding the timing.
My goodness.
It's just fun. It's just what he does. You always got to watch these smokes when first playing the game. It's a key frag. The Molotov is sent forwards now as the sick in the smoke, but the trade comes out from Cole. The 2 versus 2 on the A bomb site. Can the CTs get there quickly enough?
Only 20 seconds left. Tarek's not even any position to help out Cold Zero. Cold Zero's going to try to get a kill here. With only 15 seconds, he has to make a move. No, he didn't. Oh no! Oh no! 8 seconds left. He can't plant the bomb.
Oh, they're going to win like that? Oh my God! Tarek's so out of position.
He's typing GG. He's out. He's done.
Oh no! Not like this.
He quits the server. He doesn't even.
16 to 12. Rogue. Got to give it to them. They managed to take down MIBR. Really good T side. You know, exactly the adjustments that you wanted to see, as you explained earlier. And they started off strong in that way, and they showed lots of signs of strength. And even in the face of these great individuals and experienced individuals at MIBR, they made it work.
Yeah, and, you know, I'm more happy that they're able to adjust in the actual win, because it just shows that the team's evolving a little bit. They're learning. The adjustments between team to team is what makes this game so awesome to watch, and you know, see them down the line in a month or two, how much they've grown as a team, and it's just a good feeling. It's good to see that you know, MIBR can't just walk over all the teams and whatnot. You have Rogue putting a little bit of fight, even after coming back from the 16-2. It shows tenacity. It shows that they, you know what they're doing. They have a path, and they're trying to achieve it.
Absolutely. It's really enjoyable to see the result out of Rogue, and as we see the dying highlights here, I'm just happy for them. Happy for them. And you can see the stats here. Vice had a very sneaky game. Yeah, exactly. I was watching him on the scoreboard. I'm like, hang on, what's going on here? When he's creeping up to 25, but finishing with 36. And I mean, it's interesting because he didn't have an enormous amount of damage. You can see Stewie 33 kills, but 3k damage, but 35 deaths. Very long game. That's not right. That can't be right. Can't have 35 deaths, can he?
What happened?
How does he have 35 deaths? That's so wrong. Anyway, that aside, it's fun to see, and it makes you wonder too when there's more comfort in the Rogue lineup individually when MSL starts hitting his groove. Because obviously MSL, he's obviously gonna have a lot of criticism coming his way just as an AWPer in general, and we have to give him time and give him the benefit of the doubt here, because typically speaking, it happened to a lot of AWPers when they switch to AWP. They'll have a great event. We saw that happen in Stockholm, and then the events following, they'll have a horrible time. It's happened to Nitro. Even it happened to a lot of AWPers who switch, and that's just the learning period of playing the AWP at the professional level. And he's got to work with strats, with pulling the team together,
combining
and moving the pieces around.
Direction, the brain man.
It's going to take some time to get comfort. So we'll, give them some time. But if they can do that, and if they can do it whilst not looking perfect, then I'm looking forward to when they look like Renegades. Yeah. Which is where it's just smooth. It's a smooth machine.
Smooth like butter.
Indeed. Well, ladies and gents, obviously that does bring us to a close today, but we do have so many points to give away. We've got like 2 million points left, and we have one more day of play in the next week. And of course, the scoreboard, how could I forget?
This is it.
How could I forget? It's the most important part.
Final standing. This is it. No more games for NA.
Please forgive me. So we see NIG right at the top, Renegades there below them, MIBR in 3rd position with that win. They just needed one to get ahead of Team Liquid. So those will be your 4 finalists. And what's a group of finalists, I think Renegades have to be the one that we didn't expect.
Oh yeah, I think no one expected Renegades to do this well. You can have an argument for the other top 4 teams, MIBR, Liquid, Energy. They've been doing well, so you can expect that. But Renegades, new lineup, they were good before, but they weren't consistently great. And so far this season and past LAN tournaments, they've been doing better and better and better and looking great. So it's great to see that, and I'm looking forward to their future.
And speaking of future, obviously, we're also we can celebrate the winners, but we also have to think about the teams that will get relegated. So it's Luminosity and Space Station. Now, despite them having identical stats there, both teams are very different. They're separated by the fact that Space Station has improved massively towards the end of the season. They've had some lineup changes, and they do look very good. I would not be surprised. In fact, I would expect them and anticipate them to re-qualify into the next season of ECS, Season 7. Luminosity, on the other hand, I think that they were a failure in this season. I think that with the quality of individuals and players that they have, I feel like they were making mistakes and looking like they were regressing as opposed to progressing. So we need to see something more from them, and I don't know what their future looks like, because they surely need to change something, some leadership. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, do you have any insights as to what Luminosity should do to get themselves back into winning ways?
Yeah, I saw a couple of their matches, and as I saw, they looked lost. They didn't look like they had a game plan, or that even if they even practiced that much as a team, they just looked kind of confused. I don't know if it's because the other teams were just beating them on so hard and beating them down, but definitely, as you said, maybe a different approach to this off season. Maybe revamp your strats. Maybe find your passion and your fire, because you play at this high level. You can't just be in the pro scene and then just go through the motions. You have to want it. You want to be there. You want to win. And Henwan and Lucas, they've been out of the game for a while now, for months, with all that, the whole incident with 100 Thieves and whatnot. And so you got to reinvigorate yourself. You got to find that emotion, that feeling to really just put 110%, because you will not succeed if you don't put 110%.
Well, I guess time will tell, and perhaps they'll be able to make it through to the next season and re-qualify. Of course, they will have that advantage, dropping down at the league, that they'll be able to face, in the best of 5, whoever else makes it up through the ranks in the qualifiers. So we'll look forward to that. But for the winners, of course, remember, if you're a fan of any of these teams in the top 4, get your tickets. Arlington.csgoleague.com. That's where you can find the tickets for the finals, which will be in a mere week and a half or so. So make sure you get on that. Esports, a purpose-built esports stadium. It's going to be fantastic. Now, of course, we do have more games remaining for the European segment of the league to see which 4 teams will also meet those 4 North American teams that we just saw qualify through. And at the moment, the date set for that should be Wednesday, and we have about 2 million points left to give away, something in that region. So make sure you connect your accounts, make sure you are tuning in, checking HL TV or whatever, and subscribing to the channel. You don't want to miss the last day of point giveaways, but more importantly, to find out the teams that will qualify. So that does it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining myself and the Bears. We will see you hopefully very, very soon for more Counter-Strike for the final day. Have a good night.